Hello, hello, hello. And we are so happy to be here with you in this episode today of our YouTube show. We've got a really fun show for you. We're kicking off a series all on email marketing tech. And I've got none other than my lovely wife, who I call the tech goddess, here with me. So Maria, tell everyone hello.
Hi. Yeah, I am the tech goddess, I guess. Local to this home. I do all the tech support. I've been into technology since I was a wee babe. Um, got my first computer when I was about 8 years old. And ever since then, it has become a passion, a hobby, a career, and everything in between. I've worked at small companies that you never heard of, and I worked at companies as big as Etsy. Um, and I'm here to answer questions and help sort of untangle some of the tech mess for folks, maybe, you know, help folks understand tech a little bit more, maybe not become masters of technology, but be able to have those conversations that they need to have, since technology is part of everything we do today.
Beautiful. Now, if you're new around here, welcome. I am Shannon Hernandez. You can call me Shannon. I am the founder of Joyful Business Revolution, where we help coaches, consultants, and service-based business owners grow the business of their dreams in the most sustainable of ways. Our focus is organic, mission-driven marketing and creative email marketing that helps you grow your aligned audience, deepen community relationships, and double your revenue. So we are going to jump in today. I have some rapid fire questions that I want to ask Maria. First of all, I know Maria does not do well with under pressure rapid fire. So I've made them very friendly, Maria. All right. So are you willing to give it a
Okay.
try today?
I am
Okay, here we go. What is your favorite color?
purple. That was easy. Okay, you're giving me easy ones. I like it.
We're
Okay.
starting easy, my love.
Okay,
All right.
okay.
What is your favorite food?
Bread. Can I just say bread? Because bread is really, yeah, bread. That was easy too. I am not gonna say my NSFW nickname that we have for me, but it starts with bready, okay? And I am that bready one.
I'm
Uh,
gonna say it. She's a bready bitch, y'all.
I am a bready bitch. Yes, I am.
Anytime there's any kind of bread, baking, frying, whatever, she's like upstairs out of her office saying, "Who is it, bread?"
It's true.
All right, love it. Next question. What's your favorite type of music?
That is impossible for me to answer because I love music from all over the world. I love music that a lot of people don't like. I really do. I have very diverse music tastes. I don't uh, pretend that all the music I like is better than any other type of music. I just see music as just a wonderful expression of human thoughts, feelings, emotions. And I can't pick a favorite type of music. The music that speaks to me. And there's music that speaks to me from all types, from all ages, and that's the music that gets to me. My favorite
Okay,
music is that
okay,
music that speaks to me.
wait, I'm reframing the question. If I came over to your office with a stack of $1 million bills and I said, "Tell us your favorite type of music," what would you say?
With a million, if I have to answer one genre for $1 million,
Yes.
uh, jungle drum and bass.
There we go, people. See, money is a motivator for a lot of people. Don't make yourself wrong for it. All right. Now we're going to go up in complexity. Are you ready?
Ready?
How do you feel about making my morning latte every single morning? for the
absolutely
scene.
love it.
You love it.
I love being your barista. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
It's a way that I can show you that I love you in a very simple way daily. It only takes a few minutes, and sometimes we get cool art.
Show us the bunny you made last week.
Oh, you wanted to, oh, bunnies. Okay, I was gonna drop this in during our more technical discussion to talk about how advanced modern technology has come. But as you can see, Zoom has some really smart technology built in that tracks my head, and it tracks my mouth, and it tracks my eyes. So it knows when I'm blinking and moving, and it's using all that technology to map that stuff together, and it is so fun.
Okay, thank you. And I did get a bunny last week. It was on accident, but we take all the latte art, whatever it turns out, and every morning we make it mean something, don't we?
Yes, we do.
All right. Um, Once again, imagine $1,000,001 bills. All right, this is a good one.
Okay.
What's the most memorable book you've ever read?
Most memorable book. Oh, wow. Oh, memorable. Oh, wow. I remember a lot of books because books are special to me. Um, I'm going to go with the first book that comes to my mind, which is called When Brooklyn Was Queer, which is a memoir about the early days of LGBTQ society in Brooklyn, New York, going back as far as history could be found. And this person went and interviewed all these people they could find and talked to folks because Brooklyn existed a long time before New York City existed, and queer people have existed for just as long. And guess what? They existed in Brooklyn. And so yeah, I'm from Brooklyn myself, and so I love that kind of history. And I was just, it's memorable to me because there aren't many books about the history of Brooklyn from that perspective. It's a hyper focused sort of memoir, but it's also just about the people that were different a long time ago.
Awesome. It's on the shelf to read.
Mhm.
Okay. Most memorable travel experience.
Costa Rica, going to waterfalls, specifically ones that didn't have any ropes cordoning people off. There was just a guy saying, "Don't swim under the waterfall, or you'll die. Have fun." Um, and no one swam under the waterfall. It was amazing. But I was, yeah, I was taken aback by the fact that you could very easily swim under the waterfall, and no one did it. It's amazing.
Okay. Now, I thought you might have said when you went to India to do your yoga training.
Well, I'm trying to just be rapid fire, and whatever comes off the top of my head is what comes off. I've had every travel experience has something memorable, and I have a very strange memory where I can remember all sorts of details. I can't remember some near things like what I had for breakfast yesterday, except that yesterday I remember our meal because we went to a 3-star Michelin restaurant, let's be real. But you know, my memory, I have memories of things from a long time. So it's I'm giving you straight off the dome.
All right. Love it. Most memorable tech teaching experience.
As a teacher,
Yes.
okay, I was teaching web design to a group of old women, literally, and I'm an old woman, okay, but I mean like they were 70. And I was still in college at the time. And I was teaching them web in like web technology, and I taught them how to make a very simple website that said, "Hello, you know, my name is," and I taught them how to use email. And at the end of the class, they made me a cake, and they made me have like this party on the last day of class to celebrate. And I never had any students ever make me a cake before or since. And it was really heartwarming. And I'm not afraid to admit that I was a little surprised that these ladies were so with it, and willing and able to jump into the tech and kind of get their hands dirty and make a website at 70 years old. I thought that was super cool.
Okay, side note, based on your answer. What age do you think is really old woman?
I declined to comment.
Y'all, here's what you have to know. We've been having this conversation in our house around the dinner table. Maria continues to say she's an old woman, and I continue to say we're just getting started in our 40s.
Some
So,
days I feel it, and some days I don't. And what is time? Time is a construct that humans came up with, and we can have fun with it if we want.
all right, this is an opinion question. You ready?
Yes.
What do you wish your lovely wife would realize about her own tech needs?
About her own tech needs. I'm gonna say something very fun and positive because I think you are better at tech than you give yourself credit for. I've heard you giving tech support to your family, and you always remember the ancient axiom that was, discovered many years in history. Uh, Turn it off and turn it on again. And with that ancient wisdom, you can get through almost anything without even asking me. Sometimes I have to come and turn it off and turn it on again after you because, I'm a sort of a tech witch. So I have to have the magic touch sometimes. But most of the time, you actually can get in there, and I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I was not expecting that. Okay, on another side note, we've been thinking about what would be some fun names for Maria. I call her my tech goddess, but for some reason she doesn't want to do that publicly. So she likes the tech witch. So we want to know what you all think about the tech witch. We did say the tech tamer for all things WordPress and email marketing.
Possible.
Maria, do you want to talk about some of the other ones that we brainstormed that were just funny off the wall?
I, like I said, with my memory, I can't even remember some of those. I remember the ones that we talked about today, but under pressure, I can't recall yesterday, but I can recall what I had for dinner on, Thursday, May 7th, 1985. I'm kidding. Actually, I can't.
Okay, well, I will refresh your memory here live.
Okay. Okay.
Tech titty,
Oh gosh. Oh
tech
my.
tantalizer,
Because alliteration.
yes, tech taco, because we were eating Mexican food, which then went to tech tamale and so on. Anyway, Dan Lewis is with us and he says, what about the tech wrangler?
Tech Wrangler could be fun. There's a popular text editor called Text Wrangler, for Macs. That sorry, now I'm playing word association.
All right, good. So we've got a fun playlist we're going to be building out over on our YouTube channel. You can find us at Joyful Business Revolution on YouTube. If you've been watching or listening to the podcast, Email 5, Season 5 is all about email marketing. And I said to Maria, God, I could use some help with the tech. Like, I don't want to talk about the tech. I don't want to teach it. And she said, I will come to your rescue. She did not say that.
I said something not too dissimilar from that, and I actually do love tech sometimes, most of the time. I love teaching it all the time. And when it comes to email marketing, I have a depth and breadth of knowledge that comes from, being someone who deals with spam as a email receiver, and also working for a very large company sending very many emails, millions of emails, with an email system that I helped build. Building an email system is something I don't recommend, but we are going to talk about all that and more in the coming series. So looking forward to it.
Yes. And so just so I can give you a couple teasers of our topics coming up, we are going to be recording for our YouTube channel, choosing an email platform that works for you, increasing email deliverability and staying out of spam. Marie's going to share a fun story about Viagra with us on that one. Segmenting your email list and why that's a great part of your strategy. The difference between email marketing and spamming. We're going to like hit it again. And any other topics that we find in the email tech side of things, we're going to get to work and start creating some great content for you all. So Maria, if they want to connect with you, if they're needing some help with either WordPress or email marketing, where can they reach out to you and send you an email?
I think the best thing to do would be contact HQ at Joyful Business Revolution, and then we can kind of filter things out from there, because this is all part of the infamous Sugar Bunny. That's what I call my lovely, darling spouse, Shannon Hernandez. I call it part of Sugar Bunny Enterprises. And so I want to keep things all together.
Sugar Bunny Enterprises. Wow.
Yes.
Okay, y'all. You're going to get like the fun, real, like side jokes along the way. And if you're new to the community, welcome. The best way to stay connected with all the ways that myself, Maria, Amy, and my team help you grow and market a sustainable business is to make sure you are part of our email community. That is where you get the best of me. We have lots of free resources for you over at joyfulbusinessrevolution.com. You can also check out season 5 of our Grow Your Business for Good podcast. That's available on all the podcast platforms. Any podcast platform that you love, that you listen to. Season 5 is all about email marketing. And you can also, if you want to watch that show instead of listen to it, you can find it in the email, the YouTube playlist for season 5 of our show. And then finally, we want to interact with you. We love relationships. We are human here. We love being in community. So if you have any additional questions that you'd like to have answered by myself, by Maria, or someone else from the Joyful Business Revolution team, use the comments below this YouTube video to communicate with us. We are looking forward to hearing from you. Sending you all lots of love. Adios.